There is a tree on the riverbank, old and bowed, weathered by centuries of sun and tide. They call it Adam's tree, rooted in silt, surrounded by myth. Some say this is where the first man once stood, where Eden began. Its trunk leans toward memory, its leaves tremble with faith. It is sacred not for what it is, but for what it remembers. This is a place where the rivers meet, where two ancient arteries of the earth, the Euphrates and the Tigris, flow together in a quiet communion, feeding the great wetland heart of southern Iraq, the Ahwar, a landscape of water, reed and silence, and yet it speaks. If you listen closely, it murmurs with the memory of empires. Here beneath the wheeling birds and whispering palms, time slips sideways. It does not pass, it pools. History gathers here, slow and heavy as silt. These marshes were once called the Garden of Eden, a place where life began, where gods walked, where mankind took its first breath of culture. And just beyond this stretch of water lies Ur, the city of moon worshippers and star watchers, where cuneiform tablets told the first stories and kings carved law into stone. The Ziggurat still rises there, staircase to the heavens, a monument to aspiration and devotion baked into the dust of centuries. It is said Abraham walked here, that civilization itself was sculpted in this clay, that the night sky was first read like scripture by the priests of Ur. But this land has not known only glory, it has felt neglect, it has suffered wounds. In the 1990s, Saddam Hussein ordered these marshes to be drained, not to farm them, but to punish them. The marsh Arabs were accused of rebellion after the Gulf War, so the regime struck at the very thing that sustained them, the water. Canals were cut, dams closed, entire ecosystems withered, villages vanished beneath dust. 1,000 years of life erased, deliberately, yet the waters have returned. Slowly, tentatively, life seeps back into the bones of the earth. Buffalo stir once more in the shallows, herons cry out in defiance, and the marsh Arabs, guardians of forgotten traditions, return in boats their ancestors would still recognize. We pass them now, children laughing in reed canoes, fishermen casting nets where Ur's kings once gazed at the stars, their homes made of woven reed, rising from the water like myths come alive. This is not a ruin, it is a resurrection. The martyr's memorial stands nearby, an austere reminder of bloodshed, resistance, and resilience. A modern monument beside a timeless one. Ur and the marshes have endured fire, flood, and tyranny, but they remain. Their stories once silenced are now sung again, in bird call, in boat wake, in whispered wind. These waters carry more than silt. They carry memory, a memory that flows through time like the very rivers that shape this land. The Ahwar is not just a wetland, it is an archive, a living record of who we were, who we are, and what we might still become. So let the Ziggurat stand. Let it watch, as it always has. Let the rivers meet again. Let Ur rise, quietly, patiently, from the depths of history, because places like this do not vanish. They wait until we are ready to listen.